is Lauren Latulip, and I'm a junior advertising major and entrepreneurship minor at UNC. I had the opportunity to take ECON 325 this semester, and I'm going to talk to you guys about all the things that I was able to learn. Our first major project that we worked on was building ourselves a personal website. As an advertising major, I thoroughly enjoyed this project because it was right up my alley. I was able to learn Wix intimately throughout this process. I was already versed in WordPress, so it was a fun experience to learn another platform and add it to my repertoire. I learned the key elements to creating a personal logo, and I ended up with something I loved, which you actually saw at the beginning of this video. I kept mine very minimalistic, yet eye-catching. Through recording my origin story both visually and audibly, I added podcasting to my skill set. Overall, through building my website, I learned how to focus on the key aspects that made me me and how to brand myself to stand out from my peers. For our next big project, I worked with a group of 3 to create a market report on influencer marketing. My entire group were advertising majors, so we thought that this would be beneficial knowledge to have in the long run. I had never done a market report, so this was something that definitely challenged me and taught me a lot. In doing this project, I learned the steps of how to do market research, where to turn, what resources were good sources, and what aspects you needed when compiling a market report. Specific to influencer marketing, I learned that influencer marketing is actually more trusted than branded social media content. I learned what were the top social media platforms for influencer marketing, with Instagram being number 1. Further, when I learned that micro-influencers were actually preferred to macro-influencers because they tend to have better engagement, I was shocked. Overall, not only did I learn a lot of things about influencer marketing that will be useful in my career, but I also learned how to research an industry and compile a market research report. The last major project of the semester was a design sprint to create the Shuford Mentorship Program. It was definitely challenging given the time constraints because it was a sprint. However, it was really rewarding when my team and I created a product that we were very proud of. Throughout this project, I learned what the first steps to creating a product was, which started with learning the pain points and needs of our users. I also learned how to conduct focus groups that were centered on user testing. Lastly, I learned how to pull out key takeaways from surveys and focus groups to be able to make changes to end up with the best product possible for users. Most importantly, I think what I'll be taking away from this project is perfecting the skill of paying high attention to detail without losing sight of the bigger picture. It was vital to be able to pay attention to the small details without sacrificing time management, and I'm so glad that this project gave me another opportunity to hone that skill. Thanks for listening to me talk about what I learned in my Econ 325 class.